know when you're good?
We are recording, not live.
Okay. Okay, so Kilroy had a planned day through with Rayora. He went over to the Scottish Quill Inn, had a brief conversation. Glenn, not being entirely the true romantic kind or interested in that kind of thing, just told Kilroy to basically just be himself and to be vocal. And just get to know her personally, ask her questions about herself. And then you got freshened up, made your way over to the social retreat where you did ran into Ori and Arson leaving. Y'all made eye contact, kind of just nodded and like hey at each other and continue on your separate ways. And then when you got there, Rayora came down wearing like a basic outfit, but it was crisp clean. She still had her two braided hairs on each side, covering laying over the front as always. And y'all decided, you told her that Glenn's not gonna be there, she's gonna be y'all two, and y'all decided to go to the Green Leaf Grill, and you made your way over there. And switching over to Ori, you and Orison met back again at the Socials retreat a little earlier than Kilroy did. Y'all were discussing places. He was trying to get stuff to know what you like, and he did say like he was gonna be a little slow with his current condition, but y'all decided to also go to the Green Leaf Grill. You were concerned about him and Rhea, but he just told you he's intrigued by him, but just in a friendly manner. And then y'all slowly made your way over to the Greenleaf Grill. And Kilroy and Rayora, y'all had like minor conversations on the way there. But then when you got there, you were asked, would you like to be seated inside or outside? Y'all selected outside. And you noticed there were two other couples there in that area, but it was very spaced apart. So that way it felt like it was only y'all two there. And shortly after, Ori and Arson y'all decided to also sit outside. Of course, space apart from everyone else. And that is where we'll start.
Whose conversation are we starting with?
We can start with you and Rayora.
Okay.
Yeah. I need a drink actually, so.
Oh, Rayora.
Yes, go.
Have you seen flyers being passed out around town for this masquerade ball thing?
Oh yes, I have. Although it's kind of concerning that it's in like the Golden Glade district, if I remember what that's called correctly. I don't know. The city's so large and huge; it's quite overwhelming. But yes, I actually got a flower. Actually, quite a few. They kind of just keep passing around and just keep, hold on. Ellie, I'm gonna ask you to go another channel.
Oh, okay.
Sorry. Okay, and they're like, oh yeah, we just kind of just kept passing them around, and they just kept giving it to me. And oh my goodness, the way they dressed, it was so weird. But yeah.
I mean, that's not really my scene, but the fact that they were, dressed weird kind of intrigues me, and not. I think something's up. there, and I don't know. I think a few of my group members are intrigued as well. I don't know. Some of them I think just want to go to party, but I don't know. Something that's not.
Are you going?
That's what I was gonna ask. I might be more inclined to go if you went.
Oh well, actually, I am going. I just bought my my outfit and my mask today.
Oh, you did? Oh, okay.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of don't like it. It's in a brothel type area, but you know, why not?
Right. Gets a little red. Okay. I guess after this, I have to go find. I don't know. At this point, it's probably just like a basic mask and a suit. Okay. Yeah, I'll figure it out. But yeah, I guess I'll see you there. From this point, I don't know. I know we're short on time. I don't know how in depth you want to go, but Killer basically ask her what she does when she's not working with her dad, and basically what she does in her downtime.
Okay, that was a lot of questions all at once.
Okay. What does she like to do when she's not working?
I like to read books. Maybe just sit down, look at the scenery, you know?
Oh, what kind of books are you into?
History, I guess? I think it's kind of fascinating.
Like history, or like historical fiction?
History.
Oh, okay.
I mean, that's what I think is fascinating with all the deities, like, claiming parts of this world and planes. It's just, I don't know, I just find it so weird. Like, why? Why even bother?
Yeah, I mean, I guess you could ask that about anything that happened in the world. What do you I guess you like to read when you're not working, right? But I feel like you're always working. You work a lot.
I mean, yeah, my grandpa needs to be retiring, so I have to take over the business, so I volunteered. I get to travel for free. Well, I guess not for free. I get paid to travel, but, you know.
I mean, yeah, but it was just you and him. I don't know, maybe when this is over, I can find some way to help you out.
I guess so. I don't know, but you might be preoccupied with Murdoch. He does tend to keep you busy.
Well, it doesn't help that the last 4 years I've pretty much been learning under him, but I mean, before all this started, he did say to me that he doesn't think that there's anything else to teach me, but I don't know. One thing at a time, though. We have to get through whatever's going on here first.
Yeah, it just seems so unreal. It's just like it's a dream. It's just gonna wake up, you know?
Yeah, that vision they showed us all the way at the start on the first day was pretty crazy. Asmodeus? Planes, really? I mean, it's like you said, why bother? What's the point, right?
Yeah, I don't understand it myself.
Sorry, didn't mean to be a doubter.
It's fine. And we're gonna switch to Ori and Arson because we got less than 10 minutes.
Okay.
I guess same thing, just kind of speed run. She would probably talk about already kind of knows about his family, so he wouldn't go back to that. But she would probably ask what is he? I think I've already did this actually, but I forgot. I won't say she forgot. Like what he kind of thinks of, I guess, the Fae and the Wild.
Well, I always think it's quite fascinating, and I know there's sort of teachers that talk about the Feywilds and stuff like that. Although it's very hard to get into that class, and you have to sign a waiver and other things. But it's quite fascinating. And then when I saw you in the library with your wings, I was kind of shocked. I I don't think it's unknown for Faye to be walking these plains, but to see one in person was just so surreal.
So I am completely sorry I blanked out, but he said he has seen Fae before. Or am I the first?
You're the first, which he did told you that in your one shot, but he was just saying it's not unknown that there are Fae walking on this material plane, basically.
Yeah, I be honest, I kind of do miss my kind. Would be nice to see another Fae, which she knows. She kind of knows like half Fae, but like people from her plane that she knows of. But I don't know if he would ask me anything, or is he just listening right now?
He's just listening.
Well, what do you want to do after all this nonsense is done and over with? Are you gonna go back to your family in Ilshire? I know I butchered the name. Or you gonna travel? You did say you had some interests before.
Ah, well, to be honest, I haven't thought about the future. It could be decades, and by then, school may be out of the picture for me. I don't know. I kind of just decide to just live in the present.
Yeah. Time's a very interesting thing, especially when you talk between the Fae and the material plane. And this is to DM. Ori does know about like time dilation, how time can be weird between the two planes.
I would say so.
Yeah, time can be weird. Like, thing I'm kind of worried about too. I'm worried I'll go back to my home and it could be seconds, it could be minutes, it could be years or even centuries. Which, I mean, Fae live a long time, but it's still a lot can happen to that place. They don't call it a Feywilds for nothing.
I think it's like that with all planes, but it is kind of crazy the concept of time.
And she sips on her wine. Yeah, a little red. Maybe she's a little tipsy. But it's definitely fun talking to you, and feels like time is flying right now. Maybe we should do this again. Oh, the masquerade, she just remembers. Were you planning on going to that?
Well, I haven't really left the celestial retreat since, but one of my group members did give me a flyer. I think I am going to go.
Would you like
Although
to go?
I don't think I'll be any fun because of my current condition, but I would like to.
Ori kind of just pushes him, not near where his injury is. Oh, please. It'd be fun. Do you want to go with me? Fairies like to do masquerades.
As long as you don't go doing more of your fae pranks like you did back in Ishivari.
You're not talking about that fire experiment I did, right?
Oh, you know which one.
The guy needed a haircut. I didn't know the fire would burn his hair that well. I didn't know the chemicals in his hair gel would do that. Besides, he looks great now.
How would she? Okay, Ori.
I know. I gotta work on my fae. It's not the same here. I have been trying, truthfully. I've held back quite a bit. I think she told him about the doctor's sleep adventure. I know
Yeah, you shouldn't do that to your fellow teammates.
Yeah, I won't. Or I'll try not to. But yeah, I guess I'll have to go get a mask. Do you need a mask? I can buy you a mask.
That would be nice. I don't even know what I would wear either.
I don't know. If you just went in your normal clothes, it's fine with me.
Okay, so it's 3 minutes till we're gonna do a TLDR. Orison says he will not wear his normal clothes. He feels like a masquerade needs to be more, have more than just regularness per se. But Kilroy and Riora, y'all have a nice night. I'm gonna move your Rizal real quick.
Okay.
But y'all have a nice night, and y'all go your separate ways. If you have any questions, we'll cover that in the DMs as well. Ori, you and Orison go back to the Celestial Retreat. You go back in your own separate ways as well. He enjoyed it, and Arson and Rayor would both tell you guys they are looking forward to the masquerade. And that's where we end it.
Dokily dokily.
Okay, Kilroy, if you don't mind, cut the recording.
Cutting.